guys, it's Belle, and I am here with my December candle empties. So I just want to apologize that I did not get this up sooner. I know that I'm a little bit late, but I just want to show you everything that I used up this for December. I shouldn't say this month, it's already January. But for December, and just give you my thoughts on them. So I'm going to start with my two Bath & Body Works candles that I used, and I did haul these at last winter's, so winter 2015 semi-annual sale. They had in my store Twisted Peppermint and Evergreen. They were 75% off. So I got the last Twisted Peppermint, and then I bought 3 of Evergreen, so I decided to use 1 of the Evergreen in my Twisted Peppermint this year. And both of these are quite nice throwers. I am really surprised, especially with Twisted Peppermint, because I remember reading reviews when I hauled this candle last year, and some people were disappointed saying that it wasn't a good thrower. In my situation though, in my case, this candle was an amazing thrower. It was quite strong, but my only disappointment with it were the wicks. The wicks were just so terrible. They were so puny, and it ended up recovering toward the end. They were a little bit stronger, but for the most part, it was not a very good burning experience. I mean, it definitely pulled out every time. But I even had one instance where I was like, what happened to my candle? I can't smell it anymore. And the wicks had drowned themselves. They blew themselves out. So I was like, oh my gosh. So that was a little annoying. Evergreen, on the other hand, it's almost done. I'm finishing it up. You can see that it is sort of struggling a little bit. The wicks are a little bit puny, but I promise you, they were fabulous wicks up until this point. They just started acting like this today. So up until today, they were really great, strong wicks. And so I'm really happy with it. And Evergreen is just a really beautiful sort of like winter piney kind of smell. But it's not super Christmassy, so I really feel like you could burn it anytime during the winter if you're into that kind of scent. It's more mild than some of the pine scents, but you definitely get that, you know, sort of like outdoorsy, like evergreen kind of note to it. But it's really nice. I really like it. And I do have some backups of this, but if I didn't, I would probably repurchase it again for the future because it is really nice. Then I used up... I'm going to move over here. Well, I shouldn't say I used up, but I used what I could of this Kringle candle. And this is in the scent Ginger Snow Angel. And I did a video called Bahumbug for my Happy Holidays. And I just said that I was really disappointed in this candle. I cannot burn the rest of it. I just do not like the smell. For me, it is just all kinds of wrong. I had someone comment on my channel that theirs smelled like nice ginger snaps, and I'm like, mine does not smell like nice ginger snaps. I mean, you definitely get a really good ginger scent, and I actually like this scent more on cold. But when it's burning, it's just, I don't know. Like I said, it's all kinds of wrong. It is just like, just foul. I just hate it. I was trying to get through it because I didn't want to waste it, but I just can't. I can't burn it anymore. I do not recommend this scent. I'm hoping that I just got a bad one, but yeah, I do not like it. I'm sorry. Sorry, Kringle, but no, this scent is just not right for me. And I don't say that very often. I mean, there are candles I dislike and I'm like, okay, you know, but I'll use them up. This one is just completely like, I can't take it anymore. So no. Then I used up a Goose Creek candle. This was also in my Bahumbug video. This is Red Velvet Cupcake. Beautiful label, beautiful wax color, just totally gorgeous. True to form for Goose Creeks. There's, you know, some sooting problems going on, but lost its scent throw. It smelled great. It was nice and cakey. It started off pretty good. Lost its scent throw, pretty much an unscented candle. So that alone is just very disappointing. I may try this like in a melt sometime because I'd like to see if maybe the scent would come out more like that. But yeah, just not happy with it. Really disappointed in the throw on this particular one. And I usually have decent luck with Goose Creeks, I'm sorry, I was thinking Colonial Candle for a second there. I usually have decent luck with Goose Creeks, but this one, not so much. Then I used up a medium jar. This is from Crossroads. This is in the scent Mandarin Spice. And I don't even know if you're able to buy this on their website or not. I was able to go to the Crossroads factory store in April. They have this big factory sale. And so I was able to go to that sale last spring, and I hauled this there, and this is just the best like citrus spice kind of candle. It is everything that you want out of like that type of scent. It's just beautiful. The perfect amount of citrus, the perfect amount of spice. Great performer, great thrower. I mean, I couldn't ask anything more of this candle. So I would definitely repurchase this if I ever see it again, or if it's online at some point. Really, really great candle. Totally recommend it. Then I also used up from Yankee. This is a 2012 jar of mistletoe and fig. This is an extremely sweet fig type of smell, almost like really, really sweet sort of sugar plum even. You have to like a really sweet type of scent, almost candy-like, to really appreciate this scent, and I do really enjoy it. Like I said, this is a 2012 jar. I had burned it about halfway back when I bought it in 2012, and I had been holding on to it because I hadn't seen it for so long, and this year Yankee brought it back as a treasure, and so I felt compelled to just go ahead and finish it up because I know that I'll be able to get my hands on another one. I haven't rehauled this yet, but I may repurchase it. I'll have to see how it smells, if it compares okay to the 2012 version. If it's not quite as strong or as nice, I'm not going to even bother with it because we know how the Yankees are now. So anyway, good scent if you can find an old jar. That's how I'll leave that one. Then I used up a couple more Yankees. I have 2 large tumbler style jars in Magical Frosted Forest and 1 in Luscious Plum. Magical Frosted Forest was actually a pretty good thrower. It was really nice. Kind of just, you know, like your pine kind of smell, winter pine, foresty kind of smell. I mean, it was nice. I think I like the Bath & Body Works Evergreen more, but this was still a pretty good one. Luscious Plum was really light, to be honest. I could barely smell it when it was burning. It's just beautiful and cold, though, but I stopped burning it because look at that wick. Look how close that got to the glass. So once that started happening, I was like, no more burning of that candle. There's still quite a bit there at the bottom. And then I also used up from Yankee a 12-ounce pillar jar in Cranberry Chutney. And again, this was like Luscious Plum, pretty much no throw. And they all have some sooting problems on these pillar jars. They're just, and the tumblers, they're just not that great. Then I also used up, this is major sadness here, Melanie at Mr. Kong's mom. She will know the pain. Light My Soy. I hauled a bunch of these like little 7-ounce jars to try some scents. Earlier in the year when she had a coupon code, I ordered eggnog just because I wanted to see what the winter kind of scent would be like, and my gosh, this is just heaven. This is candle heaven. If you like eggnog, this is right up your alley. I mean, it smells exactly like eggnog. And the sadness is that Light My Soy is no longer in business. So I cannot reorder this. If I could, I would order like probably 6 giant candles of this just to have, but I am scooping all this out and putting it in my melter because it smells like heaven. Absolutely love that scent. And then just lastly, I used up a couple of Colonial candles. These are just small 3.5-ounce jars. This was Mandarin Nutmeg, and these are discontinued, but they smell so good. The nutmeg, not so much. You don't really get the spice that you would think from this candle. You get the mandarin citrus smell, but it's almost like a fruity floral. It really surprised me, but yeah, it's quite nice. Actually is a little bit more sort of springy smelling to me. And then these are the last 2 candles. I used up 2 from Colonial Candle in Fig Tort. Again, 3.5 ounces. Good throwers. Like most Colonial candles, they throw really, really well. But yeah, I think that I'll be on the lookout for some more of these too because they were quite good. So if you see them, take a sniff, and they burn just great. Alright, you guys, thanks so much for watching my December candle empties. Hope you guys are all having a great new year. See you soon. Bye.